DeepSeek is one of the hottest topics today, and it was reported to cost just a fraction of that of OpenAI's model. So over here, we are on the DeepSeek app in the App Store. So it has features such as FAQ, searching the web. In particular, it was known for its ability for mathematics and coding. So underneath it, we have a 4.5 rating of it. And there are currently 30 ratings, so this number is expected to increase over the next few days. Despite the hype, I'm still sticking with ChatGPT because of how it's integrated with Apple Intelligence and the iPhone apps. So let's have a look at one of those where we head over to the settings first. So when you set up Apple Intelligence, there is actually an option for you to set up ChatGPT as an extension. So if you go to apps, for instance, such as the notes, and if we just create a new note, and if you just head over to the writing tools over here, if you scroll down, there is actually a compose option. So this is using ChatGPT to generate some of your requests. So if I just type in something simple where we want a random story from ChatGPT, it is able to get the results from ChatGPT to give us the answers. So because of how it's integrated so well into this app, you actually don't want to leave for another third-party app to just do the same thing. So we'll just have a look at the response to see how fast and how accurate it is. So we'll just give it a few moments, and there you go. It's so simple. I do not have to copy the results from another app and then paste it over to this app. So this is something I appreciate, and I definitely would continue to use. There are also suggestions by ChatGPT over here. So if you just send it over, it actually rewrites it for us. All the tools and features are all available in one screen. You don't have to worry about a new UI which you need to get familiar with. Okay, so now we just head over to shortcuts. So shortcuts is also integrated with ChatGPT, unlike DeepSeek. So if we just have a look here, we just create a new shortcut. We'll just search for ChatGPT over here, and there are a few options for you to work with it. You can ask ChatGPT a question, you can open ChatGPT voice. So these are all available for you to configure as you set up your shortcut. So I'll just show you a new shortcut that I've created. So we just head back. So let's see what's under the hood. So essentially, we're just going to get ChatGPT to tell a random joke based on today's date. So this is how you set this up. So after I run it, this is what the response is. It's very easy. It's very similar. So you can add this shortcut to your homepage, and every time you want to generate it, you can just tap on that. Okay. So now let's move on to the Photos app as well. So because ChatGPT is integrated with Siri, so if you ask a question, you actually can look at your screen to tell you what this image is about. So in this case, you're just going to say use ChatGPT to describe this image. So we have a pizza here. We'll see what ChatGPT says. Okay. So we send it across, and it actually has a prompt to say whether to send this across. And then let's have a look at the result here. Okay, so the description is accurate, it's straight to the point. So this is what I really like about ChatGPT integration with Siri. It's pretty much infused into the iPhone, where it makes it so easy to interact with different apps. Anytime you want to pull up ChatGPT, all you have to do is just tap on the bottom twice, and it brings up ChatGPT for you to interact with it. So if we just launch Siri and we want to ask a question, you can also do so. You are not limited to photos, notes, or shortcuts. So in this case, we are just going to ask for some travel ideas straight from Siri. So we just send it across. So it's now working with ChatGPT for the response. So we just give it a few moments to load, and there you go. Anytime you want to copy this response, you can do so. So it actually says that it's using ChatGPT at the bottom. So it helps you to identify which are the sources as well. Okay, so now if you want to do a follow-up, that is possible as well. There are no restrictions on this. It is pretty much like any chatbot that you're using out there, including Gemini or DeepSeek. So we just let it to work with ChatGPT to give us the response. Okay, we just let it load, and there you go. Very quickly, it gives you the ideas where you can explore. So overall, for me to switch over to DeepSeek from ChatGPT, there are a few considerations. And that is number one, it has to be infused into the iPhone, into the Siri and Apple Intelligence so that it works across different apps on the phone. And from a performance and accuracy standpoint, DeepSeek has to be much better than ChatGPT. Otherwise, I'll stick to ChatGPT over here 9 times out of 10 because of how good it is overall already.